Here's the situation today, guys. I am going from mopeds to motorcycles. I think the old Super Cub is sold, and I've been talking back and forth with a guy who may be interested in trading my mud buggy for an old motorcycle, an old two-stroker, and so I'd like to do that. But I gotta get the mud buggy out of the friggin' woods, and it's been raining and wet and nasty out, so it might be a challenge. Alright guys, so we're in the wet and swampy woods, and we are at the mud buggy location. I don't know how long it's been sitting here, I can't remember. But plan is to uncover this thing, see what we have under there, hopefully no snakes. And I brought some petrol and jumper cables. Can you see the incline here? It's straight up this hill. So I brought a chain in case we have to just drag it out. My hopes are this thing will start and I can drive it back. Let's see what we have under this tarp. And we have what appears to be a giant rat's nest, eagle's nest, some kind of freaking nest. And the rest of it looks okay. Yeah, we're looking good under there. Let's get around this side. Look, trees have grown around this thing. Trees. Full-grown trees here. How long has it been sitting here? Let's see. Oh, she looks good under there. Anything on the... Oh. Seat looks good. All right, let me get the tarp off. Can you hear that thunder in the background? Anyways, this thing has got to go. I hope there ain't no critters in there. Go on, critters. And it looks like it is an abandoned house, which is good. And I haven't seen any snakes, which is better. The mud buggy looks like it has held up well out here in the jungle. Let's see if it's got any battery power. And I already know it does, guys. I didn't jump it yet, but I tried it. So let's see. Look here. So we get a little battery power. I say I know it's out of gas or almost out of petrol, so I'm gonna try and fill it up. And let's just see if it starts. Do you guys remember that episode of the Dukes of Hazzards where they first find the General Lee? It's all black and I think it's down in the woods or something like that. That's how I feel right now. I'm like the Duke boys. She's not getting any fuel. I'm gonna keep messing around here with it and see if we can get it to get a little fuel and fire up. I think what's happening here is this thing is at such a steep angle that the fuel's all running to the front of the tank and not getting down in the hose. I wish you could see it. I don't know. You can't tell the angle, but this thing, this front of this machine is just nose down. It's like that. You can't tell on film. Anyways, I hooked up the little tractor. We'll drag it back and roll it down a hill to a flat spot. The issue is not power, it's traction. Little thunder. So if you're wondering why did I park that thing in such of a location, I don't know, guys. If you're wondering why I'm dragging it out in a big thunderstorm, I don't know. All right, she's not firing it up. It's raining like pretty good now. I don't want it to rust. I'm gonna throw the tarp back on it. We're just gonna have to deal with this a little bit later, guys. It's getting rough out here. I feel like sometimes I make poor life decisions. This is not looking good. Camera never picks up the rain, but it's like the jungle out here in, I don't know, the Amazon or something. What is happening here? Poor life decisions. All right, I'm back to it. It stopped raining. I took this fuel line off that goes to the tank, and look, there's no fuel at all. Let me blow through it and see what happens. Ah, we got fuel. Let me stick her back on there. All right, let's try it now, and I'm sure it'll fire up. Oh ho! We're running, boys. Hopefully it'll stay running when we get this thing up the hill. Oh yeah, and the four-wheel drive doesn't work, and I wanted to make it work. We might need it to get up this dang hill. Come on, mud buggy. Come on, mud mower. This is the baddest mud mower there ever was, still now, and always has been. That's a fact. Once I get out here in the clearing, we'll gouge it. Out of this mud. You guys ready to hit it? There we go. Hammer down. Oh, I'm getting water. Oh, I can't see it spraying water all over me. Let's get this thing in the garage. Mud mower extravaganza, baby. All right, guys, it's the next day. I was soaked and wet, so I decided I'd go inside, take a shower bath, and call it a day. But we're out here in the garage again today. It is Friday. You guys should see this uploaded video tomorrow. I wanted to get the four-wheel drive working, so I'm gonna set this thing up on the lift and see if we can make the front wheels turn. It's just something I was wanting to do, even if I do get rid of it. Here's the thing, I'm a very wishy-washy person. As you guys know, I start things, quit in the middle of them, start them back up. And I said I was gonna sell this thing, and the more I romp it around, the more I like it. And I can't decide if I should sell this stupid thing or not. Most likely I will if the price is right. Anyways, let's get it on the lift, see if we can get the 4x4 working. Simple circuitry, guys. All I have to do is simply jump these two wires right here, this one and this one, so I could put a toggle switch on there and mount it someplace, but it's awesome. Let me show you how it works. I need to do a little bit of adjustment to the toe on the front end. The wheels are a little flopped out. I'm gonna get those adjusted, and I think the mud mower deserves to have one last romp before we discard it. There is the GoPro mounted. I used a little duct tape. Watched a lot of Red Green years ago when he was popular. Anyways, guys, how can I tell you not to cry? I can't. I myself have been crying throughout this whole episode, knowing that this mud mower is what launched the Kentucky Yankees YouTube career. It's very sad for me, and I'm sure for you too, but let's just make the best out of this romp, this last romp, and try not to fret over what we're losing, but look forward to what we're going to gain in the future new projects. Look here, guys. Down that long, dusty driveway, the Kentucky Yankee would surely go. Ripping. Would you folks like to see the creek running? Whoa, fell into a hole. Let's see if we can get to it. I think I passed it. Back up. That's something that needs to be finished up, that shift linkage. It'd be nice. You'd be able to just reach down, you know, somewhere around here and click, click. We're creep on down here. Oh! Almost flopped her over. Here we are, almost there. Let's see. Woo! Little stump. There she is, boys. Let's get off of here and take a closer look. Check this out if you are a city folk. Look here. I don't know if you can tell, but see that down through there? That is a game trail. There has been critters walking down through that path. And there you have it. Isn't that nice? Nice little creek flowing after a very heavy, severe rainstorm. There is a mountain lion after us, or is it just a Douglas? Let's rip it up this monster hill to test the 4x4. Here we go. Man, this thing, it'll get it. I am not kidding you. Get out that thing, man. Oh. Whew. Man, she will just go. Now let's hit it in this field real quick. Man, she'll friggin' fly. Oh, scary, man. Oh. Scary. This thing, I can't stop. I love it. I just love this thing. Look at it. Get it, man. Dang. This thing is just awesome. Oh, there's Dougie Doo. Dougie Doo. Woo! She got sideways. We've got a stowaway. Is that what they call it? A stowaway. A stowaway. In other words, a stick stuck in my rail. So firstly, I want to apologize for my footage not turning out with my GoPro setup over here. And what happened was it was just too flexible, my pipe and all that. I thought I stiffened it up enough, but I didn't, so it was too shaky. I didn't want to show you guys that. Anyhow, while I was editing this video, I got a message. A guy is coming to look at this mud mower side by side, possibly wanting to purchase it. I don't know. I'm distraught, guys. I'm just torn two ways. For one, I want to keep it, and on the other side of the coin, I want to get rid of it and move on to other things. So I'll just have to get back with you guys and let you know how it turned out. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.